Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. My name is the British Eagle, and today we are diving, flying, soaring into a brand new episode of Dragon Quest XI. Now, I do want to say to all of you as we play as King Rab here, I have some very unfortunate news regarding this series, or at least the next couple of episodes. I already know what happens. We'll go ahead and continue here, and I'll explain. So, recently I was recording Dragon Quest XI, and I'm going to be checking it in this episode as well. I'm pretty sure I remember where to go, but last weekend I was recording some stuff, and I have to take a seat to see the audience here. Oh, cutscene. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second and I'll explain.
But...
I trust you are well, Father.
Eleanor, Erwin, it really is you. And you're young again. What's going on?
Your Majesty, please forgive my insolence in seeking a personal audience with you today. I come before you not as the head of the Princess's honor guard, but as my own man.
What? I mean, very well. State your business.
You see, the thing is, I wish to ask for your daughter's hand in marriage.
Erwin.
And though I am but a soldier, and all too aware of my own lowly position, nevertheless I must persist. For there is one thing of which I am certain. My sword arm is steadfast, and my heart unwavering. There is no man alive who will love, honor, and protect your daughter as I can. Your Majesty, I place my fate in your hands. Will you allow me to continue to serve and protect your daughter? Not as the head of her honor guard, but as her dutiful and loving husband.
So, guys, I probably shouldn't have jumped into this right after telling you that there's some issues with this series. I apologize, and I didn't want to talk through this cutscene. This episode is already starting off a mess, but here, I'll explain it now while we're in the middle of this cutscene. So I'll just say this. I know what happens in the course of the next 3 episodes that we're going to record. The reason why is because I went to record about a weekend ago, record these episodes that you're about to see this week. So this episode, the next one, and the one after. I recorded all 3 of them, and the problem is that after I recorded them, I went back to go edit these episodes, and I wasn't entirely sure at the time that anything was wrong. I figured, okay, well, I've recorded as normal, everything's good. If any of you are watching this series and have watched me on Twitch, you know that every now and then my PS5, for some weird reason, records my the games that I play, and sometimes, very rarely, will it record the characters' voices in a demonic sort of voice. Kind of like this. Hello, my name is Erwin. Hello. And it sounds like that. Unfortunately, the episodes that I recorded, after I'd recorded all 3 of them, sounded like that the entire time. So I know what happens with Rab's story here. I'm not going to spoil anything for any of you that have not seen it yet, but I do apologize that I'm not going to be surprised over the next hour and a half's worth of content. I'm still going to enjoy it and appreciate it, but I wanted you guys to know. I want it to be fully transparent. I'm sorry, this is taking way too long to explain, but I wanted to be upfront and honest with you guys. I didn't want to re-record and pretend like, whoa, oh my gosh, this is his parents. Trunks' parents, whoa. So yeah, just so you guys know, I already know what's going to happen. But anyway, we're going to jump into this. Let's continue. Erwin, yes, we're going to say yes to you, bud.
I can hardly turn you down after that little performance, can I, laddie? And to tell you the truth, I always had an inkling you two might one day be wed.
Oh, Father.
It's up to you now, Erwin. Don't disappoint me. You hear?
Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you.
Huh? 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 Crivens! Where do you spring from, lassie? And where's everybody gone?
Did you enjoy your little trip down memory lane? Well, it's not over yet.
All right, guys, so I'm going to take a quick second here to test. I'm going to stop the recording. I'll be right back in 2 seconds. I just need to make sure that it's not still doing the demonic voices. The reason why is because I can't hear the demonic voices during this current playthrough. I only hear it on the playback of the recording. So I will be right back. Alright, so we are back, ready to go. I did test the audio, and it is no longer demonic voices, thank Jeebus. So let's go ahead and continue playing this. So we are playing as Rab right now, and I'll be honest, as much as I do remember what we do, I still need to read some of the text. Okay, so he went out of his room. Now, I don't remember, because unfortunately, with us having to re-record, I have no idea what I've done and what I've not done. Are there any red books in here? Yeah, see, I'm probably have to redo a ton of reading and grabbing old stuff. It looks like an old diary of Rab's. Rab takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. Ever since the day I ceded the throne to young Erwin, the lad has poured his heart and soul into making Dundrasil the greatest kingdom it can possibly be. He was never raised as royalty, and I must admit, I shared some of my subjects' doubts about whether or not he was truly suited to rule at first. But now I know I made the right choice. He soon gained their trust, and respect is mine as well. The entire nation is united behind him. My dear Eleanor has made a very fine choice of husband indeed, which means I can get on with enjoying my retirement. By the way, guys, if my accents don't sound great in today's recording session, it's because my throat is killing me. I streamed on Thursday, and I guess I overdid it with the talking. Hey, Sage's Elixir, very nice. I think I overdid it with the talking, because my throat is absolutely killing me. So if I'm not doing crazy voices and I'm not like over the top, I apologize. I really need to record these again. I'm a little bit behind now that I've had to re-record them, so. There you are, Lord Robert. I was hoping I might have the chance to speak with you about something before the child was born. Before the child was born? Well now, so it's the day of my grandson's birth, is it? Now there's a thing. Your Majesty? Sorry, lad. You were saying there was something you wanted to discuss. Hey, it's the child's name. I've been having trouble thinking of anything suitable. So much trouble that it's been distracting me from everything else, if I'm honest. I was wondering if you might see your way to reprising your role as king for a wee while so I can have some time to think it over. Yes. Thank you so much. You'll not have much to do, I promise. There are just 2 items on the agenda for today. The first is something you're more than used to, receiving those who seek a royal audience and giving them counsel. The chief minister will be on hand to help you with the most pressing issues. The second is to make the rounds of the castle and assist anyone who needs your aid. The idea of the king aiding his subjects directly was, of course, something you yourself initiated during your reign. I'll be by the fountain downstairs. It's where I do my best thinking. Once you've taken care of the day's business, please come and find me. I'm truly grateful to you for agreeing to do this. Alright, so we've got to do a couple of things. Now, obviously, we're going to get through this stuff a little bit quicker because we know where to go, sort of. At the first attempt, when I tried to record this, I was wandering everywhere and I got, like, no items, so. Now let us commence with today's itinerary. As you know, your role is to hear out those who come before you and use your wisdom to give counsel as the representative of the crown of Dundrasil. Your Majesty, let me first express to you my gratitude for granting me this audience. I've traveled all the way from the kingdom of Sniffleheim to seek it. I love how I have a sore throat today, and I'm in a scene where I have to read a ton of dialogue. But anyway, it's fine. The matter I wish to bring before you today has been greatly exercising the ruler of my land. He very much desires to seek the council of the crown of Dundrasil, paragon of peace and prosperity. Go on. It regards a royal treasure that has been handed down from generation to generation of our royal line. It is known as the Blue Orb, and alas, it has vanished, presumed stolen. King Gustav has used every means at his disposal to try to identify the thief and recover this most precious heirloom, but to no avail. However, a list of likely culprits has been identified, 4 to be precise. Sadly, there is insufficient evidence to conclusively identify the thief, and so we find ourselves at an impasse. So you need to whittle down your list of suspects, and you've no clever means by which to do so. Alright, let's have a wee think. The first thing to identify is the likely motive. What reason might a person have to get their mitts on this blue orb? For the money? A treasure like that would bring in a pretty penny. It'll warrant, aye. That'll be why the thief did it now. Next, we've to consider the matter of means. You can't just walk in off the street and help yourself to the pride of the royal treasure house. So what kind of person could have done it? I forget what we chose for this. I think I went with a master of disguise? Hey, that'll be it. The thief must have disguised himself as a god or such like and strolled right in without anyone looking at him twice, which leads me to conclude that our culprit is an experienced professional thief. Go back and line up your suspects. Tell them that the orb they stole was a fake and that whoever took it must have been an amateur and a fool. Any innocent party will surely see the funny side, but one person certainly won't crack a smile. The veteran whose skill you've called into question. A marvelous display of deductive reasoning. Your Majesty, with your blessing, I shall return to Sniffleheim and inform King Gustav of your counsel. This is your final judgment on the matter, I take it? I don't know if these decisions have any outcome on the long-term effects of the game, especially because this is this seems to be an illusion from what we've seen so far, so... The Kingdom of Sniffleheim owes you a great debt, Your Majesty. I shall journey back there immediately and share your shrewd insights with the King. Alright, round 2. The envoy from Sniffleheim hurries home, looking very pleased indeed. I must commend you on your wise counsel, Lord Robert. Your advice will doubtlessly lead to the unmasking of the rogue who stole the treasure. Now, shall we move on to the next matter? Yes. Very good, Your Majesty. Then without further delay, let me present you with the next problem requiring your attention. The Sultan of Galopolis salutes the mighty king of Dundrasil and all its people and sends this a missive penned by his most exalted hand. Ahem. Your Majesty, I trust that this message finds you well. Word of the continued triumphs and glories of your kingdom reaches us on a daily basis. In truth, I write seeking your counsel for this very reason, and as you may know, the Sultanate has suffered a prolonged heat wave. The land is parched, and we fear for this year's harvest. As ruler of a realm of plenty, I beseech you, share with us the secrets of your prosperity, that we might avert disaster. I await your reply by return of rider, your humble servant, the Sultan of Galopolis. The message ends there. I do not wish to pressure you, Your Majesty, but His Excellence the Sultan was most desirous of a swift response. Ouch, it sounds like they've got themselves in a pretty pickle over there. Well, I'd better see what I can do to help them then, hadn't I? Drought prevention advice, eh? Can't say it's a problem we've ever faced over this way, if I'm honest. Well, let's start with the basics, shall we? If I'm to write a reply, I'll need to decide on the tone of the letter first. Let's go with unfailingly gracious. Hey, that's probably the best way to go, eh? Now to the tricky part, what to do in a drought. Let's weigh up the options. I think I said think outside the box for this. Right, that's it, I've got it. Quick, take this down before I forget. My dear Sultan, I understand your kingdom is suffering about a bout of searingly hot weather. No doubt sales of ice cream and swimsuits are going through the roof. Love it. Of course, I do not wish to make light of your predicament. I simply wish to show you that by changing the way you think about something, you can turn a crisis into an opportunity. What I suggest is that you inspire your people to think of radical new ways of cooling down. Leave it to their imaginations and see what they come up with. Hopefully it will involve swimsuits and lots of them. That's the one! Get that all written up in your best fancy handwriting on one of those nice scrolls. A marvelous missive, Your Majesty, if you don't mind me saying now, just to confirm you're happy for me to write down what you just said and send it off to the Sultan. Yeah, sure, why not? Excellent. We'll send it back to Galopolis with the writer right away. Now, should we have them send in the next visitor? Yes. I believe the third one is the last one. Very good, Your Majesty. Then without further delay, let me present you with the next problem that requires your attention. Oh, I remember this. As I'm sure you're aware, there are pugilistic tournaments held regularly in the town of Octagonia, where fighters from all four corners of the world compete to prove their worth. Naturally, there is no shortage of young hopefuls keen to represent Dundrasil in the next grand event of this kind. To that end, I wish to present you with our kingdom's 3 final candidates. Who better than a fighting man like yourself, Lord Robert, to assess their potential? If it please your majesty, could you step forward and pick the one you think might be a champion in the making? So I went with this guy in the end. The other two, they just have a quick description. One of them's strong, one of them's a monster, and then this guy. A typical discerning choice, your majesty. This fellow is blessed with the rarest of fighting talents, luck. He's made it through all of his qualifying bouts without conceding a round. I'm afraid I'm not exactly brimming with confidence, your majesty, but if you pick me, I'll cross my fingers really hard and hope for the best. So come on, what do you say? Woohoo, seems my luck hasn't run out yet. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, your majesty. I'm going to cross my fingers and pray myself silly from now until the day of the tournament. Fine work, your majesty. So may I confirm that you wish to put forward this fortunate candidate to represent the kingdom? Yes. Marvelous. Let us hope this fickle fortune will favor us on the day of the tournament. So I chose him because he's got a lot of luck, and I felt like he was kind of the option that you wouldn't expect me to pick. You'd expect me to pick the big guy or the monster. I also picked him because he looks like a Dragon Ball Z character. He's got like the outfit, or the gi, I think they call it, the whatever it's called. I'm happy to report that this concludes all your royal duties for today. Those here in the throne room, at least. But as I believe King Erwin mentioned, there may be troubled souls elsewhere in the castle who require your assistance. May I suggest that you take a little stroll around the grounds? Oh, but before you depart, allow me to say that it was an absolute pleasure to witness you at work today. Truly, it has been far too long. It's safe to say your kingly judgment is as sharp as it ever was. Aw, thanks, buddy. Alright, so we did it. We helped out with King Erwin's tasks while he thinks of a child's name. So now we gotta go this way, because the other task that we have to complete is actually downstairs. We can finally head down here now. And we can go here, and I believe the next task is... Where is it? Let me see. I'm looking for... I don't think I talked to him yet. I think I go through here. Hold on, let's check and make sure that we, Oh, wait, there's pots. That's right. We gotta open these pots. Ooh, special antidote. Very nice. Let's see. Any other items around here? One thing I want to do really quick is, let's go to items. Let's go ahead and transfer this to the equipment bag. Same with this cane. Equipment bag, iron claws, equipment bag. And then we're gonna transfer this to Rab. Special antidote, we're gonna transfer that to Rab. And I think that's it. All right, cool. Now, I think if I'm correct, it's the guy right here. I'm famished. It sounds like there's been some kind of problem in the kitchen, but surely they can serve us something before we all starve to death. Is it you? My tummy's rumbling so loud I cannot hear it myself think. How are we supposed to train without a good feed? Huh, is it this guy? Can't find an empty stomach. I could have sworn you're supposed to talk to one of these guys. Okay, maybe not. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. I think I have an idea. Is it this guy? You must be very excited about the baby, Your Majesty. I know I am, in fact. I've prepared a beautiful bouquet of flowers to present to Queen Eleanor. I run an exclusive florist, don't you know? No, that's not it. Who is it I'm supposed to talk to here? This guy. Forgive me for bothering ye with such a trifling matter, Your Majesty, but I have a wee problem I'd very much like to ask your advice about. The truth is, there's someone in the castle who's caught me eye, but I just cannot muster the courage to tell them how I feel. Anyway, I had an idea, and I know it sounds like I'm out of me tree, but what if you got these flowers delivered by none other than yourself? I reckon they'd be over the moon. So, what do you say? Yes, we'll do it. You'll do it? Really? Wow, I didn't quite know what to say. You're a star. Oh, before I forget, here they are. Receives a pretty posy. Now, how can I begin to describe my true love, my peach, and the apple of me eye and captor of me heart? Well, they're in the castle. They're wearing green. Oh, and they've got red hair. Good luck. Alright, so... so I actually know the person who we're supposed to speak to, and it's right here. Oh, hello, Your Majesty. You must be very excited about the new addition to the family. Oh, this woman has red hair and a green dress. She could be the object of the lovesick god's affection. Present her with the pretty posy? Yes. Oh, what lovely flowers. Are you really giving them to me, Your Majesty? Aye, but they're not from me. A young god asked me to give them to ye. Well, I don't know what I've done to deserve this, but I'd better thank the fine young fellow. Do you happen to know where he is? Rob tells the woman where to find the lovesick guard, and she hurries off to thank him. I hate to break it to you, Your Majesty, but you delivered the flowers to you delivered them to the wrong person. But every cloud has a silver lining and all that. I ended up speaking to the person you gave them to, and so I could explain the mix-up, and it turns out she's my long-lost mother. I owe it all to ye, Your Majesty. If you hadn't agreed to do me this favour, I might have gone to the grave without ever seeing my ma again. Words cannot express how grateful I am, but maybe this can. Received a pretty Betsy. May I say that it's been a privilege to see your work in your magic, Your Majesty. Serving you, your family, and all of the people of Dundrasil is truly an honour. Wow, that is hard to read. So we got a pretty Betsy. Permanently increases charm by just a little. I'm gonna use it. Why not? Let's increase our charm. Rab's got a little bit of charm in himself, so you know, why not? One thing I want to do before I talk to the Majesty or the King. Actually, you know what? I know for a fact there's no other rooms we can check to get items. It has to just be this. Ah, Lord Robert, your timing is almost uncanny. I've just this second managed to come up with the perfect name for the new baby at last. Without you, I wouldn't have had the time to properly mull it over. You have no idea how much of a help you've been. Since we both finished with our business for the day, why don't we head back to the throne room and wait for the good news? Let's do it. Yeah, last time I was searching through a ton of rooms and I found nothing.
Lord Robert, the new arrival is here.
Already?
You guys know who this is gonna be. Ooh, can't wait.
Congratulations, Your Majesty. It's a beautiful, bouncing baby boy.
A boy?
Look, Erwin.
Oh, he's a fine wee chappie. And what a set of lungs! We'd better hurry up and give him a name before he screams the place down.
Aye.
We were wondering what you thought about Erdrick.
Oh, it's beautiful. It sounds clever and brave and... yes. But I've rather set my heart on something else, you know? What do you think of this for a name?
Oh, well, it's nice, but it wouldn't exactly be my first choice.
But if that's the name you've chosen, my love, then that's the name he shall have. Mighty Yggdrasil has blessed us with this beautiful boy. And from this day forth, he shall be known as...
Oh, Father.
Sorry about that, love.
Never mind that. Why don't you give your grandson a cuddle?
Hello, wee one. I'm your grandpa. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Oh. What the?
Having fun?
How are you doing this? These places, these memories, they feel so real.
Yeah, I am really sorry, guys. Playing through these scenes, like, you guys are probably missing some of the things that I would have said when I first played this that I'm not saying now, and I apologize. Like, I mean, if there was something I could have done to fix the audio, I would have done it, but the entire episode sounded demonic, and there's probably things I'm not showing you guys that I'm not that I'm doing it on purpose, but by having already played this, I know where to go, what to look for. I'm saving myself a ton of time, but you guys are missing stuff, and I apologize. I will say this before we continue. It is so cool, just so you guys know, even watching this the second time, re-recording this episode, it is still so cool to see Trunks' parents and, like, see Rab's reaction to, like, seeing them again alive, or at least in this, like, dream, or, like, whatever this is. And just the fact that he gets to hold his grandson again and, like, see his daughter, see his son-in-law, like, it's just such a cool moment. Like, I think I really like Rab's section of this kind of separation of the group the most. Jade's was really cool, Eric's was cool, Savandos was fine, but, like, yeah, this one's probably been my favorite. There's a book called The Book of Erdwin. Rab takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. Chapter 1, Song of Beginnings. World Tree Gifts, first of many, bold, bright, blessed luminary. Thy light doth a shadow cast, lo the dark one, bleak, black, vast. Chapter 2, Song of Prayer. World Tree's foot, a plea, a prayer. Ringeth thou the mountain air, through the mountain air. Babe is born, trees will revealed, Serenica, luminary shield. The book is filled with many more such important sounding poems. Rab carefully closes it. I love how he has to jump to get up there. It's so cool. So we keep following this, like, bunny woman thing. It's so quiet. Wait. Oh, no. That room was the one that was locked off. I just remembered. That's the one that we couldn't go into until this cutscene now. Now, I'm pretty sure there's no hidden items back here. I'm going to check just to be careful. No, does not look like there is. So I think we go this way. Yep, there's the bunny girl. Real quick. Oh, I can upgrade Rab. I didn't even try this before. Nice. Okay. We have 15. Very nice. Okay, what do we want to upgrade here? Magical Mending, Magical Might, pretty solid. You know what? I think we're going to increase the Magical Might by +5. We'll take it. And this unlocks Caster Sugar. Yeah, Caster Sugar. Yep, okay. Very cool. We only have 5 left, so we're not going to be able to spend it on anything, but pretty dope. I'll take that. Let me see. Anything else I need to change here? Oh, yes. Here we go. Transfer this to Rab. So just in case we die, it'll save our life, and we will get revived. Oh, we have to go downstairs. That's right. Yep, that's right. She sends us in a wild goose chase. Where'd everybody go? They cannot have left without telling me, can they?
What's all this then?
Oh, look at the little trunks.
Happy birthday, Grandpa!
Get away! It's you!
Well done, big man.
Congratulations.
Surprise! You didn't suspect a thing, did you? We all worked extra hard to keep it a secret.
Happy birthday, Lord Robert. We've had Gondolia's finest patissiers working day and night on your cake here. I trust it will be to your taste.
Many happy returns, Father. May you live a long and joyful life, watching your grandson grow into a fine young man.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Congratulations, Your Highness. The people of Dundrasil are eternally grateful for all you've done to make this such a happy and peaceful place to live.
Hear, hear! And we'll do everything we can to keep it happy and peaceful under King Erwin too.
Oh, that's my boys.
Aye, and a great big happy birthday to you from all the lads and lassies in the tavern, eh?
Didn't forget to send word when you've a new edition or two to the Royal Collection of gentlemen's periodicals, will you, big man?
My people. Oh, how I love them.
You're not crying, are you, Grandpa? Is something the matter?
No, laddie. Everything's perfect. Just perfect.
I have to say, I love the music. It's just the music gets me every time I listen to it. It's such a good soundtrack and just, yeah, it's just awesome. I think Trunks wants you to talk to you, Father. Come on, Grandpa, follow me. Everyone loves you, Grandpa. All of those scholars were telling me how clever you are. You're amazing. Ouch, get away with ye. I don't want to get a big head. But it wouldn't be a bad idea for you to mix with those bookish types, Trunks. A king has has to know a lot of things. I'll show you, Grandpa. I'm gonna study hard until I know as much as you do. Now, let's go over here. Come on, Gramps. Oh, it's adorable, this relationship is. It's so cool. Look, Grandpa. Look at all those beautiful girls. Hey, this isn't any doubt about it. You take after your old Grandpa, Trunks. What do you mean? Never you mind, laddie. You'll find out soon enough. All right. Now, let's see what's over here. Come on, Grandpa. Grandpa, is it true that the man over there was runner-up in a fighting tournament in Octagonia without ever having to throw a punch? Aye, sometimes all you need is luck on your side. You never know how things are gonna turn out. Life's never boring, that's for sure. So if you're ever going through a hard time, just remember that things can change. If you refuse to give up, your luck is bound to change. Got it, I'll never give up no matter what. It's been lots of fun walking around with you, Grandpa, but I'm getting hungry. I know, how about a slice of cake? It was my idea to have the biggest birthday cake ever. Yeah, this is really cool. It's sad, but like cool that he gets to see what life would have been like if things hadn't happened, you know, but I like it. I don't know.
Has been destroyed, and Eleanor and Erwin are living here happily with their boy. Whatever this place is, whatever's going on, I know it can't be real.
This is for Grandpa.
That's nice.
By golly, I could stay here forever. Oh, my poor wee soldier's fallen down.
Oh.
Oh, there there, wee man. There's no need for that. That's it. It's all coming back to me. We were defeated, and then the darkness came. When I awoke, I was all alone. I prayed that my pals were still alive, but I knew I couldn't rely on that. So I set out to find a way of taking on the Lord of Shadows by myself. Yes, so I sought out Grandmaster Pang. I was trying to convince her to train me, but that means all this must be.
What's the matter, Grandpa?
I'm sorry, laddie. I've somewhere I need to be. Things I need to be doing.
Well, what? You mean you're leaving?
Aye, that's right. I hate to go. Really I do. But maybe one day you'll understand. You be a good boy now. Something tells me you'll do just fine.
It really is sad because, like, this isn't what actually happened, obviously, but this gives him an idea of, like, what could have been, right? Like, birthdays with the king and queen, or his daughter and son-in-law, his grandson, but nope. He was looking after the darkness, and after being beaten by Mordegon, what he was saying in the cutscene there was that he ended up seeking out Grandmaster Pang, who I guess is a teacher that can train him to get stronger, and then he can go find the rest of the group, and together, hopefully, we can take down Mordegon. That's at least what he was saying from there. What's the matter, Your Majesty? You aren't seriously about to leave a party in full swing, are you? Boundless happiness awaits you here. You know, joy, laughter, and all manner of wonderful surprises. Are you really willing to leave it behind?
I can give you what you want, Your Majesty. But can I ask why you want it?
Because of more important things to be doing. There's a world needs saving while I'm dallying here in Dreamland. Lovely as it is. I should be toughening up, not going soft in the head. I need to be with Grandmaster Pang learning how to defeat the Lord of Shadows. And I need you to take me to her right now.
After all the effort I went to, honestly, do you think I like dressing up as a bunny-eared bimbo?
Grandmaster Pang! You can't be serious! It was you all along!
Wow. It's so sad because, like, it's nice that he got to see this, but it was all a dream. None of it's real. He doesn't, you know, yeah.
Wait. This is...
Oh, man. All right, so, yeah. This is crazy. I kind of love this because this is kind of like Luke from Star Wars to me. Like, I mean, it's not the same thing. It's not even really that close, but it just reminds me of, like, Luke gets beaten by Darth Vader, and then he's like, all right, I need to find a way to get stronger, and so he trains under Master Yoda, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to come back and beat my father, and even though that's not the same exact scenario, this is Rab getting beaten down by Mordegon, coming to someone who can train him, and finding that strength to be able to help the rest of the party defeat Mordegon once and for all. When bright brand bores through heaven's doors, the sun shall rise, O ere darkened skies, and banish night with holy light. Now, I'm pretty sure, yeah, so we got the elixir, which restores 90 MP. This restores 60 HP and poison. And this one revives us if we die. So, yeah, we should be good to go. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. When I first attempted this, I'm obviously prepping for a battle because we do practice against her. Sorry, spoiler.
Welcome to the place where lost souls gather. The place between worlds. This is the void. And you are courageous indeed to have ventured here. Not all of my students would dare.
It's an honor to see you again, Grandmaster.
Contentment is complacency. Happiness is inertia. You did well to refuse its temptations.
So it was all a test then?
Indeed, it was. But you were not deceived by my illusions. You were not seduced by the fantasy of an easy escape. It's a start.
Yes! Passed with flying colors! So you'll train me, eh?
You still have not learned to listen, I see. I said it was a start. There is work to do yet if you are to prove yourself truly worthy.
You what?
You must show me that you have not been neglectful of your training, that you have been diligent in your daily practice. And there's only one way to truly make sure of that.
Oh, not the naughty stick! And you've taken to wielding two of them, I see! Oh, Crivens, I'll no get out of this without a bruise or two. But, if that's what it takes, then so be it. Do your worst! Yeah!
Alright, so the way I did this battle the first time I did it, because in the Lost recording, what I did was I ended up prepping by, like, reducing her stats, increasing my own stats, doing things like this one, I think, of stopping an enemy. In the end, I actually lost in the Lost recordings of this the original episode I tried to record of this. I lost mainly because I don't think I equipped all of my items, which would have helped, like the diamond. That would have been great. But basically what ended up happening was I ran out of MP because I was constantly attacking and healing. And then the healing took so much of my MP, I had nothing to restore it, because even with the elixir healing me, that still didn't give me enough. So, what I'm actually just gonna do, and you know what? I might actually, even though I've just said that, I might use this. Yeah, if I can get a critical spell strike, that would be huge. So I'm gonna cast Ring of Ruin to give myself a chance to crit, or a better chance to crit, but she's still gonna do some good damage here, yeah. So now, honestly, the only thing I did was I just went for Zamel. Drain Magic does not work, so if you run out, 249, oh my god. 249, so if you run out of magic, Drain Magic does not work on her. It's a critical spell, 206, yes. Oh my god, this might be easy with, oh god, okay, alright, I'm low on health. Oh, the crit's already gone back to normal? Jeez. I mean, I got 2 spells out of it, or 2, what's it called? 2 critical hits. We'll heal with more heal.
I'll let you off this.
Oh, no, not this again. I remember her doing this before. Yeah, she basically, yeah, she just put you under a trance kind of thing. So, yeah, it's, alright, so, yeah, a lot of these spells don't work too well on her. That's why I'm just using Zamel, because it's the best spell. Does a lot of damage, and, yeah.
To defeat me.
There's honestly no point in casting other spells. Like I said, the first attempt I did of this, literally, she just either is immune to spells or she just, like, crits you, or she just breaks through whatever you cast. So it's there. You just have to try and take her down quickly.
One.
Because she also does this, which is annoying. She brings in backup, which is frustrating. This thing attacks, and it doesn't do a ton of damage, but it's still enough to be frustrating. You also can't damage her until you've killed Tantamount, which I wasted MP doing that because I attacked her with Zamel in the last recording session I tried of this, and it says the spell does not work, but you still waste MP, and it still wastes a turn. So you just have to kill the Tantamount first, which takes, I think, 2 Zamels, if I remember. I probably should heal, but you know what? I'm gonna risk it. Takes 3 Zamels. That sucks. Okay, 49. Okay, I need to heal. I'm gonna do more heal. See, we're already at 116 MP, and we've really not done a ton. Damn. Alright. Now he attacks. Now I should be able to kill with 1 more Zamel the Tantamount, so that should be gone. She doesn't have a sidekick anymore, which is nice. That's finished. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and Zamel her. Yeah, I need to heal on the next turn we get a chance to. So spells. Let's go more heal. Yep. Yeah, we're at 150. That's fine. I think we can take another attack, and we get our pet power, which means absolutely nothing because we can't use it without anyone else being on the team. Zamel, she's in the yellow, so I think 3 more Zamels will probably get her. Okay, spell. Zamel. I think I live this next attack. But let's not risk it. Let's just go mid-heal. 65. I'm gonna not risk it. I'm just gonna fully heal.
More heal.
If I can save the diamond that we have for future battles, then we might as well. Wow, she would have killed me. I think it would have been close. It would have been it would have been a roll, I think. But yeah, she's in the orange now, so. Wow, we got a 250 attack, a crit. There we go. So we beat Grandmaster Pang is defeated. We get 7,200 experience, 1,800 gold coins. That is fantastic. I'll take that. Last time, this recorded episode took 1 hour and 10 minutes. You're welcome.
Perhaps you have not been as lazy as I feared. But you are still not ready.
Wait.
Still, your resolve is clear. You have shown me how much you are willing to endure in order to take on the Lord of Shadows. Perhaps you are as ready as you'll ever be.
You're serious? You mean it's time?
It is. You will be trained in the most closely guarded secrets of our art. But were you to undergo the full course of study, the physical body you have left behind would wither and die. As such, your training must be accelerated, and the work of years condensed into mere days. But it will not be easy. Are you ready to open the gates of hell and see what lies beyond? You had better be.
You bet I am! I've the best teacher there is to guide me, and I'll gladly follow her wherever she leads me.
I am very happy to hear it.
By the way, the whole bunny girl thing, you were more than a mite convincing, Grandmaster, I have to say. I could have sworn you'd swaned in straight off the cover of a vintage issue of the Ogler's Digest.
There is more to me than meets the eye, you know. I too was young once upon a time.
Hang on a minute. What do you mean by that exactly?
Do not question your master! You have training to be doing. We will make it easy to begin with. 10,000 press-ups. On your knuckles.
10,000! Oh yeah!
Yeah, Rap Story was really cool. I love that you got to see Yggdrasil, you got to see, like, the kingdom and just everything, like, or Dundrasil, sorry. It was awesome. Yeah, I really like that. All right, so let's go ahead and save our adventures. So we were right here, so we'll save. Yeah, so you can see these three files of the future episodes. So 4 is where we would want to go. So we'll save right here. There we go. Very nice. All right, cool. Adventure log recorded. Let's see where we pick up next.
His friends still live. His friends still fight. Their cause is not forlorn. The night is dark and dreadful, but we may yet see the dawn. Though Erdrea is racked with darkness, suffering, and pain, the luminary's light can shine upon this land again.
Trunks has lost the power of the Luminary. What friends are for, awarded to the Luminary's companions for standing strong in Erdrea's hour of need. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in Nautica, and ladies and gentlemen, that's where we're going to end the episode off today. Thank you all so much for your support on another episode of Dragon Quest XI. I hope you all enjoyed, as I have had a lot of fun. Again, I do apologize for having to re-record this, but I am checking after every episode as of now moving forward, making sure that as long as every episode is good to go, hopefully we shouldn't have any problems, but if there is a demonic voice, I will make sure not to record 3, and that way I'm only 1 episode that has to be re-recorded. I think that's probably the smart thing I need to do moving forward, but as always, guys, continue to spread those positive vibes. Make sure to hit the like button down below, subscribe to the channel. In the next episode, we will continue playing as what looks like Trunks as a fish. So get ready for some exciting Atlantica-type adventures, but I'll catch you guys in the next episode. But until next time, I'm out. Peace.